What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and today I am bringing you guys my round 2 of the PPL. Now, this match is against RubyMarrow, coach of the Glass City Gliscors, and this team is very interesting to say the least. It's very hyper offensive. He brought a lot of what I was expecting. He brought Jolteon, Regigigas, Mega Beedrill, Talonflame, Keldeo, and Latios. Now, my team I went over in a team preview video, which went up on Monday. If you want to go check that out, that would be fantastic. I'll leave a link to it in the description, as well as all the coaches and a friend of mine, Vinny, who I always like to talk to about team building and things like that. So, anyway, whenever I saw his team, I saw every single threat that I did not want to see, such as Keldeo and Talonflame. I instantly thought of Swords Dance Talonflame, and I also saw Jolteon. So everything that I didn't want to see was right there in front of me. So I had to go in there with the mindset of playing extremely safe, making sure that no matter what, I made the most optimal plays where I don't leave any wiggle room for him, because that's how Bulk has to play hyper offense. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into the battle. Okay, so going into this match, you guys know that my dedicated lead is Sandslash, and he's going to lead off with his Latios. I didn't expect it. I expected Mega Beedrill, to be 100% honest with you. So I'm kind of put in a tough spot. Turn 1. I have to switch directly out and go to my Clefable, because my Clefable is my dedicated check to this. Because he can't really hit me with Side Shock, and Draco Meteor doesn't affect me, but he has Psychic. And I kind of sort of expected it. I know I can lift 2 of them, but he gets a special defense drop. Turn 1. It's fantastic, right? Which means I had to switch something out to take a Psychic. I didn't want Magneton to take extra damage just in case, so I'm going to have to sack my Clefable off turn 2, which really bites. I don't like sacking things off unless I know I have to, and it sucks so bad. I'm going to go to my Jirachi, and he withdraws, kind of cluing me in that he's not Choice Scarf, that he's more like Choice Specs maybe, or something like that. But he's going to go into his Regigigas, and I'm just going to U-turn. Now right here, I see that he's actually carrying the Rocky Helmet. Now this sucks for a couple different reasons. This means that my Jirachi is going to be taking extra damage that I do not want it to be taking. So that really blows. But I'm going to go right out of my Melodic so I can Toxic this thing and try to Toxic stall it a little bit. Because otherwise, I have no other way around this thing. I don't have fighting type moves that I wanted to bring to this game, so I have to go into this, and he's going to knock off my leftovers. This sucks. Now I don't have my leftovers recovery. This also means that his slow start is wearing off really quickly, so I'm going to have to go for Scalds and just try to wear it down as fastly as I can. As fastly? Good English. As quickly as I can, as he's going to go for a Dizzy Punch, and that kind of made me think that he was going for Confusion Hex. Kind of pissed me off a little bit, but it's whatever. It didn't confuse me, so it's not that big a deal. So he's going to withdraw and go into his Jolteon, which I completely expected. I completely figured that he would do that. I'm going to go for a Scald, and this Scald is huge because that means that he's now in range of Jirachi's Zen Headbutt. Now, I'm going to go into my Magneton because it's my dedicated switch in. He's going to go for Hidden Power. I was worried it was going to be Hidden Power Ground, but as you can see, it's Hidden Power Ice. That is fantastic news. That means this thing walls at 100%. Instead of going for Volt Switch, he just Hard Switched, which kind of made no sense to me. And he's going to go into his Latios. Now, this is kind of where Magneton's time to shine kind of shows, because he's really bulky. He's going to drop a Draco. He's free to drop Dracos however he wants because I don't have Clefable. I'm physically defensive with a Violite, and I eat this up like it's absolutely nothing. That did close to 0. And now that he's at -2, I just get to fire off Tri-Attacks, hoping for like maybe a burn or a pair or something. I don't want to freeze. Freezes suck. I want either a burn or a pair if I'm firing them off. And he's just going to keep dropping Dracos. His special attack keeps going down and down, so it's doing less and less damage every single time. And now right here, I'm going to go for a Tri-Attack, and this time I do get the burn. So that's really good, because now that little bit of burn damage puts him in range of Jirachi's Zen Headbutt. So that's 4 mons now that I just have to click Zen Headbutt and they die. So that's really good. And he's going to go into his Regigigas. I actually went for Flash Cannon right here, just because now that I got the burn, I don't really have to like fish for a status, and it's a stab and stronger. So I'm going to go for Flash Cannon. It's a 2-hit KO on this Regigigas, and that's really big, to be honest with you, because now that means that I don't have to worry about this thing walling anything. I don't have to worry about Rocky Helmet damage off on anything. And his Regigigas just goes down. Regigigas actually was surprisingly a pain in the ass to prepare for, so that's really weird. But he's going to go into his Mega Beedrill. Now, this was kind of weird for me, because I figured he would just go straight up for a drill run, kill me, not worry about it. But what he's going to do actually is he's going to go for protect like most B-Drill do. I don't know why, because he's faster than me. I don't have any speed investment. You can probably tell by my bulk that I had invested in this thing. Went for a try attack just in case, and he's actually going to go for a knockoff. Now, what's very interesting is that I actually live this knockoff. That is absolutely insane. As I go for a try attack, I don't want any more hacks. I got the hacks I needed. I don't need any more. So he's going to go for a U-turn, and this is going to take on my Magneton. Kind of sucks, but you know, it's whatever. Magneton did its job. It got a lot of chip damage off. It did what it was supposed to do, and I'm really proud of it. So right here, he's going to go back into his Latios. Now, this is kind of sort of important. By kind of sort of, I mean very important, because now he's taking extra burn damage, and I can go into my Jirachi and I can fire off 4 Zen headbutts right in a row and get 4 consecutive kills if I have to. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my Jirachi, so I'm going to drop a Draco but misses. Kind of sucks, but it doesn't really matter too much because, you know, Jirachi doesn't really take too much damage from Draco. I believe the max was like 36% of my investment, so that's very minimal whenever you think about it. He's going to go right into Jolteon, and I'm like, okay, I could use Zen Headbutt, but I missed. It's absolutely fantastic. As he's going to go for the Volt Switch, and does a lot of damage. It kind of clues me in that he's Choice Specs, and he's going to go into his Talonflame. Now, Choice Specs Jolteon sucks to deal with, but it's a lot easier to deal with than Expert Belt, because Expert Belt means that I could have my Lotican, he could kill me, and then I can go into Sand Slash, and he could kill me again. So that's where that sucks. He's going to go for Brave Bird. I need to see if this thing is Choice Banded, and that's a shit ton of damage, so that has to be Choice Banded damage. And he's also taking Recoil, which is kind of big, because that means that he's in range of Jirachi's Zen Headbutt as well. He's going to go for a second Brave Bird and just take out my Milotic. Kind of sort of sucks, but you know, it's how it is. You know, it sucks. It sucks, but it's whatever. So here I'm going to go into my Sand Slash. I kind of expected him to switch out, so I went directly for a Earthquake. I actually expected him to go into Jolteon and not this thing, but you know what? I'm just as happy with this thing because this thing hurts my Jirachi a whole hell of a lot. So for the Earthquake, and I get to kill the Mega Beedrill without it really doing anything except for killing my Magneton, which is really nice. Now right here he's going to go into his Keldeo, and this is where I kind of got a little scared because all I have really is Crobat to take this on. I don't have anything else to take it on that I needed. So I go to my Crobat as he goes for a Hydro Pump. He does hit it, and it does a shit ton of damage. Now, I expected him to switch into his Jolteon to take a Brave Bird. So I went for Cross Poison, but he stayed in. This thing could be dead because of that, but he's instead going to fire up a second Hydro Pump because of my massive misplay. This thing is still alive and my Crobat goes down. So that was huge on my part. It was so stupid. I feel like a complete and utter idiot. So right here, I'm going to go into my Jirachi. I'm going to fire off his Zen Headbutt, hopefully kill this thing. If not, it's whatever. But he's going to withdraw his Keldeo, and he's going to go into his Talonflame. This is huge because with his Zen Headbutt, he can only Brave Bird one time before the recoil will kill him, but I miss! A second Zen Headbutt miss that is so freaking crucial that I have to get Jirachi glasses now. Thank you for adding you to my insurance plan, Jirachi. Oh, damn it. So he's going to go for Brave Bird right here. I can live 2 Choice Banded Brave Birds with my Sand Slash. So right here, he sees that it does over half with the leftovers, brings me back above half. So right here real quick, I'm going to actually pause it. Okay, so at this point in time in the battle, I was having an emotional breakdown. I knew that I lost because he has to switch out, he has to go into his Keldeo, go for Scald, Hydro Pump, Secret Sword, whatever he has to do, and kill my Sand Slash. Then after that, he just has to go into Talonflame and Brave Bird, Jirachi, and I die from that range. That's all he has to do. The only way of me winning is for him to go for Brave Bird again and not kill me. For those of you wondering the calc, the exact calc, he has a 21.2% chance to kill me. That is all. So I need him to stay in and go for Brave Bird, otherwise I lose. So real quick, let's go ahead. I needed to pause it because that was very important, very crucial part of the match, so let's go ahead and press play and see what he does. He does go for Brave Bird again, and I need to live this to win. I need to live this. Come on, Sand Slash, come on, don't die, don't, and Frog! Yes, good job, Sand Slash was on 9 HP. I went for the Rock Slide, and I get to kill this Talonflame. That's so huge. and Talonflame does in fact go down. Now it all comes down to whether or not I can prevent Keldeo from getting behind a sub, and I need to hit 2 Zen Headbutts, which I've already missed 2. That's enough hacks for me. Please and thank you. So he's going to go into his Keldeo. I'm not going to let him sub up no matter what. Earthquake always breaks us up. Always. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I'm going to break his sub. It's a little bit above half, which is kind of like irrelevant because Zen Headbutt Okos if he's at like 108%. So that's that's kind of irrelevant. But whatever. I'm going to get leftovers. And right now all he has to do is go for a Secret Sword. He doesn't have to risk a Hydro Pump miss. He just has to go for a Secret Sword and it killed me from that range. That's exactly what he does. He's going to go for the Secret Sword, and it does in fact kill me. So Sandslash does go down, but Sandslash put in the finest of work and did so much this match. It was insane. So he does get the leftovers, and he was sub Calm Mind, just like I thought he would be. I'm going to go into my Jirachi. I need to hit 2 Zen Headbutts. I hit the first one. Keldeo goes down. Not a doubt in my mind. So Keldeo does in fact go down. There is a 66% minimum that I need to go. He looks like he's above 66%, so I need a little bit of a mid to max roll. Go for Zen Headbutt, and fuck right, I got the roll after 2 Zen Headbutt misses and all the other Spadef drop and all that shit that happened to me in the beginning of the battle. I got the mid roll that I needed to win the battle 1-0. Granted, I don't think I would have won at all if he not made the massive misplay with his Talonflame. I think that misplay costed him the entire match. I don't know if he thought that the roll was different. I don't know if he was trying to preserve differential. I have no idea, to be honest with you. But either way, it was a fantastically close game, and it made me piss myself like 4 times, and I think I pooped once or twice. So it was insanely close and insanely fun. Thank you so much, Ruby, for the battle. It was insane. I love the battle so much. But Maryland Torterrapins do advance to 2-0 with a +4 differential. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and say a couple things. If you want to close out the video, that's fine, I understand. However, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you do click out right now. Eric, thank you so much for watching, for recording my battle. It means the world to me that you actually help me out so much with my channel. Also, I want to thank everybody that I test battled. It just helps out so much to have friends that you test battle with. Also, thank you so much, Vinny, for team building with me. It's so awesome to just be in a community where so many people are friends with so many different people. So that's basically it. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. I'm sweating just watching the replay of the battle. It was so intense. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Also leave a comment as to how I could have done better, what I could have done, what you thought of the battle, everything like that. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the showdown sessions that I have going up, hopefully this weekend. Bye!